Hey everyone, welcome back to another Kevin's Creations here on Geektopia Island. I'm Kevin.
I'm Cardwell.
And today we're bringing you a fun new deck on the creation that is all red and white aggro. So what it does, we like to call it the Rusted Plains. It's gonna be pretty wild.
Yeah.
We're gonna delve into it, but before we get into that, we'll just remind everybody we do have a Patreon. Go check the link down below, show some extra love and support. It really just takes $1. And we would love you even more than we already do. Thank you again for showing us all the support you already do. We appreciate all of it. With that, let's get into Fushai and his little village on the Rusted Plains.
Nice.
So, like I said, Fushai is the ruler, and he's got Divinity 10, 2 red and 3 for Judgment, and Energized Red.
Yep.
Pretty staple, one of the rulers. I forgot that I'm using the bad one that's got the weird, the weird back. I don't know if you can see that. We'll see.
Probably looks pretty horrible because it is.
It is. Anyways, I digress. He's a 10/10 flying with Divinity 10, and he enters, you search your deck for a dragon with total cost 4 or less, and put it into the field.
Simple guy. He's just a simple guy.
He is a simple guy. That backside ability is like an extra thing. If you actually have the Judgment, you're kind of losing in this deck.
Yeah.
Just FYI. But that's it's what it does. So the runes, they're pretty quick and easy. We got Sand Awakening. It is 1 red, essentially, or a red and 1 quick cast. You may pay a red less to play this from a rune area. Divinity 1, target Resonator gets +2/+6, and if it's a Fire Resonator, it gets +4/+8, which almost all the dudes are Fire Resonators, so it is going to be awesome.
You're just bashing in real quick.
Next up is Blessing of the Sun, which is one of the best cards in an aggro deck.
Yeah.
2 white, Divinity 2, Chant/Rune. You pay a white less to play this from a rune area. J Resonators you control get +2/+2, and at the next end of turn, recover this card until the end of turn.
So all your little dudes are big, and then they untap so they don't get killed.
Yeah.
Really good.
Card is insanity. It's so good. One of the new cards that's growing on me a lot, actually, is Soul Resonance. It's 1 white and 1 for Divinity 1 Chant Rune. You pay 1 less to play this from a rune area, and put target Resonator from your graveyard into your hand, or put up to 3 target Heroic Spirits from your graveyard into your hand. Mainly, it's the 1 white to put a dude back in your hand, because your dudes are going to die in this deck pretty quickly, and you just want to be able to get extra value out of them.
Yep.
But to help get them there and out, we got Sandora's Invasion. I didn't give this card enough credit, but I've been beat by this card so many times I have to use it.
Yeah.
2 red and 2, or so 2 red and 3 total, but Divinity 3, you pay 1 less to play this from a rune area, so 4. Look at the top 5 of your deck. You may put a Fire Resonator with total cost 1, 2, and 3 into play. Put the rest on the bottom in a random order. You don't have to put each one in play, but if you get them, you can.
Yeah.
So essentially, you pay 4 mana, you get 3 dudes.
Good. That's
awesome.
Seems good.
And then the final rune is your in the game rune, really. It's a red and X, Divinity 2 quick cast. It is his original master rune. Target XJ Resonators cannot attack or block until the end of turn, or search your deck for a Fire Resonator until it costs X or less and put it into the field. Mainly, you're going to be paying X to make your dudes make them not block.
Yeah. Seems good.
Card is so good. You're just like, don't block.
Yeah. And you're dead. Thank you.
Yeah, that's the main purpose of that card.
Especially if you can do it with the Blessing of the Sun.
Yeah.
1 Y, and then you're right. Well, I can't attack or block, so. Bleh.
Yeah, the turn you get to Alpha Strike with Flame Soldier and Blessings of the Sun,
Yeah.
if they live, then good on them. Good on them.
Right.
But that is it as far as the runes. I think it's a full 10. Or I think it's 9 actually. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Done. So
it's
play 'em
9.
all.
So you can play all of them.
And with that, we'll go ahead and jump into all the Resonators that we have here. The first one is the one we've always wanted to play with when we got spoiled, is Kara, Valkyrie of the Red Lance. 4/4, but you can pay a white. It gains flying and first strike until end of turn, which is amazing. Or pay 1 red. This card gains +2/+2 until end of turn. So essentially Fire Breathes is what that is. You just pump her up. You swing. If they block, pay a white. And then first strike. Thank you.
Yeah, thanks. And you can just be like, she's got flying. And she's fire breathing. Brarg.
And you're mostly red, so you're just like, pump, 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 pump.
Yeah. Hey, she's real big.
Even like, if you're going against a slightly slower matchup, you just play with her and fake pump every time. You just keep swinging.
Mm-hmm.
It's really good. The next one is always fantastic in aggro deck, is Numbing Hedgehog. Super cute little guy, 1 red, 4/4. Enter. Target Resonator can't block this turn. Thank you.
Yes. Yes, please. hey, I'm playing aggro. I need to kill you quickly.
Yeah.
Don't block.
You play your one dude. Thanks.
Yeah. In like sacrificial altar decks where they have like 2 dudes to block with, and they like count on that dude to block with, that is game changing.
Just like Layla or whatever her name
Yeah.
is. She's like, you can't get your swamp.
Yeah, no.
Thanks.
You can block with another dude that I want to die, or just don't block.
Exactly.
It's so good.
Next one is a cute little guy you've probably never seen before. 1 red, Fire Majin. He's also a 4/4, but if you have Crest red, which we do, gains this text. It deals 600 damage to target player or J/Resonator. To player, which is cute.
A 1 mana 4/4 that gets to shoot the player for 6. I'll take it.
Pretty good.
Or shoot a creature off the board. Just
Yeah.
Get out of here. And it's 6 damage. It's not like 3 or 2. It kills almost everything that's worth it.
Right now, yeah.
Yeah, it's so strong. Next up is Shu, the Ruler of Air. He's one of the newer dudes. He's 1 red for a 1/3. You can remove a fire card in your graveyard from the game, produce a red, or you can tap, pay a red, discard a fire card. This card deals 600 damage to target Resonator. So he's there early to help you get the mana ramp if you can get it, because your dudes are gonna die once you played that the little 1-drop 4/4 guy. You don't care if it dies, honestly. It did its job. And it's just there to help you get mana ramp and to shoot off dudes if you need.
Yeah.
He's really good, and he pairs really, really well with the next card, which is Nyarlathotep, the Return of Chaos. She is 2 red for a 5/5 Cthulhu Wanderer. You may play this card from your removed area. You pay 1 more to play this card from your removed area, so she costs 3 from a removed. You can tap, remove this card from the game, draw a card, or you can pay 2 red, remove this card in your graveyard from the game, banish a fire magic stone, and destroy target Resonator.
Yeah.
So
there's a lot to her, pretty
Yeah.
much.
she can do a lot. She's mostly there to just be able to draw lots of cards for this deck, because you're going to need them. But if you get to kill a dude with a Firestone, it's solid.
Great. More power to you.
And with Shu, you just discard her for shooting a thing, and then you can remove her, and it's so silly.
Yeah.
You get so much value out of those 2 together.
Exactly. Alright, next one is Isis Elite Guard. 2 red, 6/5. This card gains +0/+3 and swiftness as long as you control 2 or more Resonators, which you probably will definitely on turn 3.
Yeah.
So there you go.
It's like the red version of Joan Dark, but not nearly as strong.
Not nearly as strong, but it's still a 6/8 for 2.
Yeah,
with swiftness.
I'll take a 6/8 swiftness all day.
Yeah.
All right, so here's our dragon. He's awesome. He's around a lot.
He's everywhere.
Ultra Dragon Shooting Star, 3 red for a 10/10 flying barrier blue and black. Whenever a Resonator enters the field under your opponent's control without being played, it takes 2,000.
Yeah.
And whenever this card is put into graveyard from the field, discard a card at random. So I chose this one for 2 different reasons. It's a 3-drop, so it gets hit by Sandora's Invasion, so I can get him in play.
Yep.
He's a dragon for Fushai. And also he's really good main board against Altar decks. Because Altar is all about bringing dudes in from their deck.
Yep.
And
it just
you're
kills
just
them.
like, cool, take 20.
Yeah.
I don't care what you are. Nothing in this game, unless it has Eternal, lives through that.
Yeah.
Like, it just doesn't. And he's just good.
He really is. Just 3-drop, big old dragon.
Yep. And the final guy we have is a Corrupted Dragonoid. This dude is not seen play, like, ever. But I wanted to use him. He's 3 mana for an 8/8. He gains swiftness as long as you control a magic crest, which hopefully you will.
Yeah.
And then whenever this card attacks, you may discard a card. If you do, draw a card. So again, with Nyarlathotep, you discard Nyarlathotep, you draw a free card. And then Nyarlathotep gets to kill a thing, and you play it again and draw more cards.
Yep.
It's pretty silly.
Seems good.
He's there just to help you get 8 damage quickly, and to draw free cards.
Yeah, especially to filter out.
Yeah.
For sure. Alright, that's the rest of the Resonators. Now we'll go into the spells and additions here. We have, of course, Magic Crest of Light. 1 white, cards into the field, distribute 4 1/1 counters up to 4 target Resonators. So just spread them out. Spread them out. Whoa.
Yeah, calm down.
Too excited.
Yeah, it's
Too
a good
excited.
card. We got excited.
Yeah. The next one, of course, is Crest of Fire. 1 red and 1. Enters the field, deals 600 damage to target Resonator. So simple as that.
Yeah, it's mostly there just to clear your way.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't... The turn it comes in, it does that, and then it helps your dudes that need crests, but it's there just to clear your way.
With the Fire Majin and the Fire Crest, that can kill something with 12 defense if you need be late game, so that's good.
Yeah.
Of course, next is the Light Castle Palace of Hope. Whenever you Judgment a Ruler, invert this card, so we'll see when that happens. But when this card is in field, put 2 1/1 counters on each Resonator you control, which can be a blowout real quick by turn 3 or 4.
Yeah, this deck is all about going wide, and if you get to put counters on all your dudes, great.
Yep. And if you decide to invert, if you have like 2 on the field and want to wipe their board, this card inverts, put 4 -1/-1 counters on each Resonator your opponent's controls, which evens out the power.
Yeah, it's kind of silly if it does get to flip, because you're just like, hey, no, stop.
Yeah, your dudes are little now. Thank you.
Yeah. And then the final card of the main deck is the Three Kingdoms Partition Plan. It is 2 red and 3 for Divinity 2 Chant/Master Rune. It is Fushai's like other Master Rune.
Yeah.
But it's a chant, so it can be played in the main board, which is where I have it. And you separate all Resonators your opponents control into 3 piles. Your opponent chooses 1 pile and banishes the rest. So you, as the active player, gets to choose the piles, and they pick one.
Yeah. So essentially, 2 mana, you destroy 2 dudes.
Yeah.
If they have 3 Resonators out, you're just like, okay, well, separate piles, enjoy, pick what you think you're gonna do.
Yeah, and for whatever reason, if you really want to, you can pick a pile of 0.
Yeah.
I don't know why
If
you
you
would,
care
but
to.
you can.
But-
You'd be like 0, 1, 1.
Yeah.
Thanks. And then they have to choose.
Yeah.
That's up to them. Cards like that where you get the choice on making the piles are really pretty good. The ones where they get the choice aren't as strong.
Yes.
They get to choose what they want.
Yeah, no, you make them make the bad decisions.
Yeah. But that is the deck. The stones are pretty simple. I have 4 Magic Stone of the Hermit, which is the target dragon can gain Swiftness Stone, just in case you do get the Ultra. That's really the only reason it's there. If you wanted to put more Fire Magic Stones in, you could. And I have 2 Fire Magic Stones really for Nyarlathotep. If you get to shoot a thing, cool. It's not really her purpose. But that's it for those. And then I have Magic Stone of Faith, which is produce a white. If you spend this will to play a Valkyrie or a human, that card can't be canceled. So your Kaya can't be canceled. If you could figure out a way to play Isis's Elite Guard with it, you could, but you can't, sadly.
Yeah.
You can't make it cost 1 more. But really, it's just for Kaya and just to give you the white you needed, and it helps her get uncounterable.
Yeah.
But that is the full deck. It's super fun. I think it's going to be pretty wild to see what it does. It's very just in your face.
Yeah. See how fast it can really get there for sure.
Yep. And if you want to see the deck list, guys, it'll be down in the description below. Thank you again for joining us here on the channel. We will see y'all again next time. Goodbye. Also, guys, just remind y'all to hit that like button, subscribe to our channel, and if you want to keep up to date on all our future content, make sure you click that bell. It'll give you all the notifications you need.
With that, we'd like to go ahead and give a big thank you to all our fans that support us through the year, and especially our Patreon support people. We do like to give a shout out to our Mythic and Above supporters, and that would be Dwayne Higgs. Thank you very much. We love you.